Child, it has been the busiest day. Happy Indigenous People Day. I woke up very early this morning and went, I placed some curbside pickup orders for groceries from Target and Whole Foods, and then went to Trader Joe's. And I think that was it today, but my God, so much. I was gone from about maybe 10 to like 3. It was a lot going on. And then I was supposed to, no, I also stopped at Price Right. That was the other thing. I had stopped at Price Right on the way home. So 4 grocery stores to get all the things. And then tomorrow I have to go get Nala's noodle bowls because I didn't get them today. I didn't feel like going all the way to Market Basket just to do that. So we're gonna go tomorrow. And everything else is cool. Baby, your money just don't go as far as it used to, and that is just that, okay? I'm at the age where I'm saying, I'm saying stuff like that. Like back in my day, you could spend X amount of dollars and have a whole month's worth of groceries. In my case, it was about $200. Okay? So then when I came home, put away the groceries, took me a little break, watched some TV and took a break, and then I washed my dogs. All 3 of them. 2 of which I had to detangle. That is Isabella in the... You're not done yet. Why you keep giving me grief? You're not done yet, boo. I can see it. You are not finished. I would love for you to be done, but you are not. So they're they've all had their time in the pet dryer. Yara's time was cut short because Miss Girl was having an entire panic attack. She sounded like, how would I explain it? She sounded like a failing vehicle. Like a failing vehicle. So I said, all right, girl, damn. So I took her out. I mean, she was mostly dry, but just a little bit damp in certain spots. I said, whatever, girl. Whatever. It's going to dry the same way. So took her out, put a little bow in her hair, and then, let her go on about her life. She looks adorable. She and Tayo look adorable, nice and soft. He's, giving fluffy, defined curls. She is giving fluffy, wavy goodness. And Isabella is going to be giving popping curls when she comes out as well, because this dryer, if you detangle your dog and then give them a bath and then put them in the dryer and they're a curly dog, when I tell you them curls gonna be popping, they're gonna be popping. This is an expensive device, but it is so worth it. It's worth every penny. I did not pay for it, full disclosure. I received it from Kit Plus to review. But it has, I have reviewed this quite a few times. This is an amazing device. And since I have 3 dogs, I'm really glad I have it. Tayo, baby. Tayo. You think he run this house? And Yara's like, no, you don't. I do. Little do they know. Bella. Say, I'm the one. Bella. Over here, baby. Look over here. It's always something. Bella. Izzy. Yara. This is all day all day. And we just chilling. Good afternoon, friends. We're saying goodbye to Ayesha today. Ayesha is moving on to greener pastures. She's on her last leg, and I am grateful that we are able to, you know, get ourselves into a new vehicle today. We've had Ayesha since probably 2018 or 2019. I'll say 2019. We've had her for a while, and she's a 2012. So she has really put in the work, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for her. She was able to, you know, get me to and from work, get my daughter to and from school for her first 3 years, like preschool, kindergarten, and first grade. And, you know, and has transported so many things from people to furniture and animals, all kinds of things. And I've had so many memories with her. I love her. I love Ayesha. Even though she don't look like I love her, I love her. And so now we are going to create new memories with Sade. Sade is my new car. I've named her after my late father's favorite singer. And I can't wait. She is also a 3-row SUV. She's a Honda Pilot. They're just putting the inspection sticker on her and wheeling her over so I can switch over my things. I already emptied out the car, with the exception of the things I felt I needed. I might end up dumping this booster seat because my daughter never uses it. She probably should, but she's not comfortable in it because, you know, my baby girl thick. And so she's just not comfortable in it. I don't know. We'll see. Because I know, you know, she's 4'7". Okay, so she doesn't necessarily need to be in it, because as far as like she sits properly in the seatbelt. But I might hold on to it. I might put it in the trunk. But yeah, I'm gonna get them all situated in the car. I have decided to. I've decided to strap the girls in on the car seat that just hangs, like this black one right here, and I'm going to actually put the stroller, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to just use the stroller and hold on to the car seat, or use the car seat and put the stroller in the trunk. I'm not really sure yet. I have to see, you know, how it looks in there and whether or not it's easy for me to access the 3rd row. And if it is, then I'll go ahead and do it the way I've been doing it, but we'll see. Because there's no captain's chairs in the new car. The new car is 2 rows straight across with the cup holder. So it's like an 8-seater instead of a 7-seater. So we'll see how it goes. But you guys will see Sade momentarily. I'm just out here waiting for them to wheel her out from the auto shop. And my 3 pups are just as excited as I am. You hear the other doggies? You talking to the other doggies, Mama? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, she's talking to the other dogs that are barking. Now, I wish that there was a way to add another tether to this car seat, because if there were, then I would just leave all 3 of them in here. But there isn't. So, and any of them can get out by just climbing over. So I need to, she's just being a good girl right now, but I really need to keep her in her own car seat. What's up with these ears flipping over all the time? What's up with that? Why are you always smacking him with your tail? Whack-a, whack-a, whack. You're okay. You're okay, mamas. Maybe we can go for a walk while we wait. I have their leashes and stuff, so we might do that. I might walk them over to this grass to use the bathroom. All right, y'all. Here she go. Hey, Ayesha. Hey, Ayesha. I'm not gonna show you the license plate, but here go my baby. She's so pretty. The dogs are already secure in the back. And as I mentioned, it is you know, straight across for the seats here. And I have my third row for my puppers. I know, Papa, but you gotta sit back there. I'm sorry. Here go Miss Mama's. All right, y'all. We're gonna get going, okay? I'm so happy. Good morning. Say good morning, Bella. So I just finished putting up some cloud shelves in Rusum's playroom, and now I'm gonna be altering the top for her K-pop Demon Hunters Zoe outfit. Looks like this. It's very cute. It's very, very cute. But it does need some alteration. I got her the medium adult size because I was concerned about the fit of the pants. And so normally she would take a small like tween / adult size, but yeah. So anyway, I need to adjust this top. I've already, you know, kind of measured out what it's gonna give. And excuse me. After putting up the shelves and they worked out exactly as I expected them to, I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase one more. The wall that I'm gonna put it on is not gonna hold another shelf on the other side, at least not that size. So I'm gonna get a smaller one. They're specialty shelves, so they're a little pricey. But I did manage to get 25% off of one of them yesterday, so that's why I bought two. So I'm gonna probably get my husband to buy the other one because I think I can only use that deal one time. So I need him to buy the other one, and then I want to get that last shelf. I'll show you what they look like soon, but I'm just, you know, kind of yapping right now. Gonna do this alteration, and then I'm gonna get ready to go do the laundry. We don't have a lot of laundry, and that's the way I want to do it. I just want to get in and out. Then I'm gonna try to pop over to the donation center and see if I can donate today. Because you know, I've been kind of taking iron twice a day and avoiding vitamin C so that I can properly absorb it. No, I'm sorry, avoiding calcium so I can absorb it. Because I believe vitamin C helps with absorption. They do have iron that comes with vitamin C. I haven't been like intentionally consuming vitamin C, but I have taken quite a bit of iron like over the past couple of days. I've also been eating like sardines and dinosaur kale and like all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna see if my levels are at 38 so I can donate. And then I also need to meet with my client next week. Yeah, I'm going to need to meet with her. But anyway, I say all that to say this morning has been kind of busy, but not too much. I am a little sleepy. It was hard to wake up this morning. I was doom scrolling last night, y'all, and it was no way. Not doing that again. These babies slept real easy, real easy, because they have the burrow bed right now. Get out of that water, boy. Come here. Come. Tayo. You got the zooms? You got the zoomies, Papa? Mm-hmm. Say hi to y'all furfew. Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. I still just a baby. But I act like I take over this house. Hey, Miss Yara. Say hi. Come on. Bernice. I can't keep a bow on this girl because he keeps pulling them off and destroying them. The two of them be wrestling all damn day. Kazi didn't do half as much destroying of bows as he does. The boy. Crazy little boy. Get out of that water! Let me go put this water bottles up, child. I got another pack of them. I have been trying to convince my husband to get like a faucet filter and a pitcher. Now, I don't know how the pitcher is going to work because we have a very small refrigerator, so we probably won't do the pitcher. But I think we're going to do that faucet filter. Yeah, we have to. We have to. But anyway, I am going to go finish doing what I need to do, but I am also real quick going to show you guys what the shelves look like. So here's what the cloud shelves look like. They are so cute. They are so stinking cute. And they really do just look like they floating up there, you know? So cute. I love them. I got one of them for $26 and then I paid full price for the other one because I just really wanted both right away. And then I want to put one more cloud shelf over here. I feel like I can get away with two. Like one, like that. Yeah, I might end up doing that. And then over here, I was thinking about like, there's like a one that looks like a little house and it has two shelves. I'm thinking about putting that one here. And then maybe like there's a little flower one, like a flower petal one, putting it above that, but the house might be enough. And for that one, because it's so small, I'm going to probably do some of her collectibles, like her AFMAs or something. But yeah, just to display some of her things, you know, and some more specialized stuff, putting it on these shelves. And I don't even know which ones I'm going to put on that other shelf. But I just need it. I need it. I know I do. So this wall might be like a plushie display or something like that. I'm not really sure. But I do want to get two more of those cloud shelves. Really easy to hang. So two more right here. Or one. I don't know yet. And then that little house one over here. And I'll show you what it looks like on the screen. Talking about Christmas. I need to double check downstairs if we have the Christmas tree from our old place. I believe we do. But, you know, I just need to make extra sure. Tayo. Thank you. Get your light. Hello, everybody. When I tell you I have 3 lights on, like, it's just dark in here. You never realize that until you're filming. But I'm just going to make myself a little matcha latte. And I'm going to have y'all join me while I do it. Pardonnez-moi. A little oat milk matcha latte. A little oat milk matcha latte. A little, got some oat milk here. And this is what I'm going to top it with, y'all. This is the jam right here. The salted maple cold foam creamer. I'm very excited about that. So I hope it turns out good. Pardonnez-moi. I also have cinnamon bun oat milk creamer as well. So this is basically just a sweet treat. This ain't nobody's actual. Ooh. I'm going to use this cup because I don't think I have any other cups that have the dome lid. This is Nala's. I'm sorry. This is Rusum's cup. But I don't have any dome lidded cups of my own, and I want to put some whipped cream in here, so we're gonna use this little birthday cup. It doesn't have the birthday thing on top anymore. I don't know what she did with it. Hold up. Yes, here we go. There we go. Cuteness overload. So this is also from Trader Joe's. This matcha latte mix. I put it in last because sometimes if you put it in first, it'll get like clumped up at the top. So I'm just going to pour some oat milk beverage, some non-dairy oat beverage up in here. about to there, just about. This is a Ninja Bullet, by the way. And then we're gonna turn around, put this Cinnabon creamer, and then that brings us up to here. Sorry, I should have done that in y'all face. Then I'm gonna take my cutesy wootsy little measuring spoons. I'm gonna take this big old tablespoon one, and I'm gonna put a tablespoon of this matcha powder up in there. And that's it. And then we give it a blend and we're done, you know? Because life should be simple. I'm gonna have to get another one of these when I go back to Trader Joe's, because I actually live for making this latte. Very much so. Okay. So let's screw the cap on and give it a buzz. All right. Gonna give it a good shake. Ooh. All right, this is gonna be messy. I'm gonna have to clean it up. Ah! I thought it was gonna give me more whipped cream, less flaccid foam, but okay. We're in business, it's fine. It's good. I'm gonna drink this a little bit, and then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about my meal for today, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. My mama's on her way down, so I figure maybe I can wait till they get here and like have a proper lunch. So in the meantime, I'm gonna look into like what I can eat until they get here, you know? Like I don't want to eat too much because then I'll eat with them. So let's see. We got, oh, Simple Pimple. I'm gonna have me an Auntie Anne's pretzel dog. Hey. Y'all, they sell these in the grocery store, I'm assuming. I mean, I think I got these at Target. Yeah, I got these at Target. So I pop one in the air fryer on 360 for 10 minutes total, 5 minutes each side, and then dip it in some mustard. I want to show y'all real quick the little things I ended up getting at Target as part of the 360 deals, like the monthly deals where you can get some freebies. So let me show you what I got. Kitchen towels. So it was like, I chose the option for the, what's it called? It's a brand. It's some like Trick or Eek, something like that. Trick or Eek. I don't remember the name, but it's like a Halloween brand that they have. And so I got these little kitchen towels. I thought that was cute because I can use them every year, you know? And then for Rue, I ended up getting her these balloons, these pumpkin balloons for her to play with when she gets home. I think you get 8 for $4. So $6 for the kitchen towels and $4 for these. Got them for free. All right. So while my hot dog is heating up, let's chat. Because, can y'all see me okay? Let's bring it up here. There we go. So nothing's happening. You can get down. Okay. So I was talking with my husband because I am going to finish my degree, but I'm no longer going to do it at Grand Canyon. I still want to get my human factors degree, but there are options for this human factors subsector of engineering. And so I looked into some different options, and since I'm not good at math, I'm really not trying to actually be an engineer. I just want to get into like AI tech maybe, or do like the research side of human factors career path. And so I'm going to the open house because I want to talk to them. Like I want to get a little bit more insight into each option that they have for the graduate program that I'm interested in. And I also looked at the income prospects. Okay. So I have some that I may want to like maybe reconsider my major, especially since they have an AI degree And I know that that's, we need to hop on that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was also thinking about doing tech management, whatever. Anyway, I asked my husband, because it's going to be at 6 p.m. on a Monday, to pick up our daughter from Boys and Girls Club and to wait until I get home to go to work. So he might be like an hour late for work. And he's like acting like this is some sort of thing that would be impossible for him to do. And I said, you have paid time off, my dear. Why wouldn't you be able to simply tell somebody that you're going to be an hour late, take it at your PTO so that you don't miss any money? It's not like you do that all the time. He actually doesn't do it at all. So, one time is not a big deal. And he was just, I understand that my husband comes from a place where this probably isn't really a thing, right? But I said, your benefits are built into your, they're for you. They're part of your job, for emergencies and things like that. And I'm not asking you to miss the whole night. I'm not asking you to miss the whole thing. I'm just asking that you, give me 6 o'clock till 7, and then I come home. So at the latest, I would be home by like 8 o'clock, because it only takes 45 minutes. And by that time, there is no traffic. So barring a car accident or some sort of, setback that is not common, that I should be home within the hour, and then you could just go to work. You're only going to be an hour late. It's not a big deal. And he's like, well, why can't your mom come down? Why can't your aunt do it and all of this? And I'm like, Solomon, this is our child. And I never ask you to do that. I have asked my aunt to watch her when I knew that you were working or whatever. I have, my mother has come down and done that. But you also have PTO. And he's like, I can't use my PTO. I'm like, yes, you can. That's the whole purpose of it. So I'm asking you, her father, to pick her up from the Boys and Girls Club at 7 on Monday and bring her home and wait until I get home before you leave. It's as simple as that. Because this is for my potential career. And you can't make all the money. All right? I got to be able to reach a point where we're more comfortable than we are. And I need your support for that. So, and he goes, I'll see what I can do. I said, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Make it happen. Because what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? My husband is a passive narcissist. That's what I've concluded. He's a passive narcissist. He wants to unleash his narcissistic tendencies. He wants it to be a little more than it is. But he also has this, conscience as well. And I have to play into that. I don't beg my husband for nothing. Because why? This is your responsibility. These are the things that you have to do. How's it going to look if you don't? That's the big one, right? How's it going to look if you don't do this? And I'm not even asking you for much. This is a simple thing. And you can do this for me. You can do this for us, really, the family. Because that's what it is. Watch your child for an hour. I watch her all day, every day. Huh? Come on now. So our relationship has gotten better. We are communicating a lot more, but it still creeps in, like his desire to kind of be in control. Same thing with the spare key for my new car. He tried to strong arm me for the spare key. Talk about some, woman, where's the key? Let me have the key. Da, 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 da. I said, for what? What you need the key for? I have a spare key. I know where it is if I lose the other key. And then I know where to tell somebody it is if I need them to get it. Why do you need the spare key? Don't make me annoyed. I want to drive the car sometimes. Bruh, when are you going to drive my car And does that mean that I'm getting your spare key? Why would you need my key? Exactly. Same question, flip it around. Why would you need my key? And then he goes, let me just have the key. I said, okay, you got a key. I give him the key. As soon as he leaves the room, I move the key. And then he comes back, later on after he finally gets his new car, because we both have new cars now. And he's like, where's the key? I said, it's where I want it to be. Don't worry about it. You are never going to drive my car for any reason, sir. What are you talking about? Why do you need my key? What if I need to move the car? I'll give you the key. It was just silly. It was so silly to me. It was like a power play for no reason. As long as we had that damn Buick, when he got his own car, he never drove my car. Ever. Stop this. Stop this. All right, sweet girl. She wants more love. I ended up getting identical coverage to my husband, and they're talking about $1,500 a month. Does that sound right to y'all? I have a 2017, and I think his car is a 2019. Does that sound right to you guys? Because it doesn't sound right to me. He's going to have to break that up into like 4 installments during the month, because otherwise he's going to be drowning. I'm paying half of the car note. I currently work very part-time, so I'm not able to do much at the moment. I'm still looking for work. You know how it is, you guys. But I definitely want to get back into school so that we don't have to struggle this time next year. And he's going to have to put his pride aside, and I'm going to have to be able to get as much support as possible from my village in order to make this happen. So thank you all who continue to support the vlog, because every little bit helps. Even if you play my videos in the background while you're cleaning up and you ain't even really listening, you guys, thank you. Because the AdSense pays a bill every month. You know what I mean? Like it helps. So thank you so much. I'm out here, doing people's laundry and hustling, trying to, selling plasma. I'm out here until I can find a permanent position. And I'll be picking up Rusum a little bit early today from school so that she can go to her behavioral health eval. Now, she hasn't given me an official diagnosis, but she sees what I see in regards to ADHD. She sees it. She just, we're just finishing up the process, you know what I mean? So that we can give her a formal diagnosis. But yeah, I knew it. And so I'm hoping that, I have my counseling as a parent of someone with ADHD. I've also explained that I believe I have it. I haven't been formally diagnosed, but I do believe I have ADHD. I have a lot of the symptoms. So I'm not sure if maybe tomorrow I see my psychologist, and I'm going to talk with her and see if, if there's a way for me to be diagnosed as well. Get down. Everybody down. Because what is all this? Get down off the couch. Down. What you looking at me for? Get down. Y'all are getting too comfortable. And you're not doing what you're supposed to damn do, which is behave. Whew. I have 4 children. I have 4 cats. Anyway, let me go eat my hot dog, child. I'll see y'all later. Everyone. We've got Boo Man here, and he just got his vaccination so he can go to the dog park. Yay! We're gonna be, and he's 4 pounds. He's 4 pounds. Yay! My sweet man. You want a pop cup for being a good boy? Should we go in there and get your pop cup? Oh no. I just stopped at Starbucks. I had to use the bathroom, and now all of a sudden Petco does not have public bathrooms, y'all. I don't know who the fuck did it. But I decided to try something new. This is the Apple Crisp Oat Milk Shaken Espresso. And I added a little extra brown sugar because, you know, I need a little sweet. And it is tasty, man. You can really taste the apple. I'm into it. Oh, I'm sorry, Papa. I'm about to pop in here, though, and get him a pup cup. We just finished getting his shots, and he couldn't get his rabies today. He's 16 weeks. According to them, but in 6 days he will officially be 4 months. Don't ask me how that worked. But was born on the 28th, so every 28th would be his new month. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, my wee no hand down, Papa. So yeah, he is all set with that, and then now I can take him to the dog park. I'm not gonna take him right away. Okay, we need the vaccination to kick in. But I am definitely gonna start taking him to the dog park. I gotta get my baby girl, Yara, caught up with her vaccinations, child. Oh, I need some consistent work. It's the only way it's gonna happen, because that's gonna cost me a couple $100. Yeah, a couple $100 just to get her right. But let's go get you a pop cup. Come on, boo-boo. I'll be right back. You know what? Let me stop, because I was gonna say she didn't even recognize me. She was like, they usually come with a purchase, but I'll do it. But I was like, oh no, that was the Apple Crisp Shaken Espresso for Victoria. She was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, that's so funny. He's taking it down though, y'all. Let me angle the camera so you can see. Little guy. Here's your reward for doing such a good job with your shots. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, the apple thing is really good. Sorry. Here. Why don't you sit right there and take that down? Oh, why my car's so warm? I don't see anything on. Why is my car so warm? The deuce. Let me get some windows down. I'm about to get on the highway, so I don't want to let them down too low. But yeah, I'm gonna make my way back home. I tried to do my laundry earlier today, but they were a little busy. And today's not the normal day I go. I usually go like Thursdays, but I wanted to try to get my stuff done before I actually do other people's laundry. So that's why. But I will also do just fine if I have to go tomorrow. No big deal, it's in my trunk. I figure, you know, before I have to go pick up my daughter, well, no, I don't have to pick her up, thank goodness. I can stop back at the house and grab the 2 Macari orders that I have, and then pick up something to mail them in. And I will probably mail my PAX students t-shirt as well. It's ain't too shabby though. I ain't mad at it. I would definitely order it again. It's that, like, that bright, crisp flavor of the apple in here is so good. And it's a blonde espresso, so it's not too harsh. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, big lady. That was a bad joke. He is a terrible human being. Just awful. I think there's is Alex Nanny still over there? This is where I worked when, I forgot there was a damn speed bump there. This is where I worked when I was pregnant with Nala, and like where we just drove from, that's where the Alex and Annie is, like directly across from there. And where I am stopping right now, directly in front of me, is where I was parked when I rushed to my job, and she like pressed down on my cervix and made me stop running. There's a crumble over here, and I am so tempted to see what all the fuss is about, but I don't want to waste my money, child. I can't do it. But yeah, so anyway, tangent, sorry. My birthday is November 5th. Coincidentally, that is the date of his rabies shot. So I'll be over here. And I'm thinking of going to a little spa or something, because this is like kind of like a little bit of a posh area. Cranston Mall or whatever this is supposed to be over here. So maybe I can, you know, get myself a little massage or something. What I wanted, but I don't feel is worth the splurge at this time, is the Louis Vuitton makeup. I wanted to get a lipstick and an eyeshadow palette. But if I'm being honest with myself, I probably will not get a lot of wear out of the lipstick. I'm not wearing a lot of makeup these days, so maybe a lip balm, but then $160 on a lip balm is fucking nuts. Like, especially given my income bracket at the moment. So I think what I'm gonna do instead, 41st birthday, we're going to Fogo de Chao, which I'm very excited about. I think, you know, Brazilian barbecue is epic and I can't wait to enjoy. But also, I was thinking maybe to go to the outlet mall, you know, and maybe spend a little on myself, but spend a little bit of it also on, you know, Christmas gifts. That is coming up. It's gonna sneak up on my ass. And I don't think that well, I'm trying to figure out this whole, like, you know, TikTok content, you know, monetization thing. Because, you know, I've amassed a similar following to what I have here on YouTube and Instagram and all that. And so I was like, yeah, maybe I can make that shake a little bit, give myself a little coinage there. And we'll see. We shall definitely see. It would be cool to get a little more luxury beauty and do what I used to do, go into Sephora and all that. I just don't think I'm gonna do it unless I'm getting stuff that I actually buy, like that I use. I mean, like my Necessaire body wash, my hair care from Pattern and stuff like that. Like, that's the only thing I can really see myself getting. Do they sell Baskin Lather? Because I really wanted to. Oh, Ulta sells Sacred, and I've been wanting to get them edge drops. Yeah. Wait a minute, girl. Maybe I can get them edge drops. I don't know, but I want to treat myself. I want to, like, you know, look cute when I go to Fogo de Chao, so I want to get like a little outfit and get my nails and my toes. Well, maybe not my toes, because I ain't gonna be wearing open toe shoes, child. But you know, I feel like that would be nice. Yeah, Jefferson Boulevard. Okay. So we'll see. That's what's popping right now. Baby boy keeps wanting to get in my lap, even though I'm driving. So much. But you need to sit there. Now, I don't have a like a you know how you usually have the, what do they call it in the middle there? It's not an armrest. Look, I'll show you. This is how it is in the middle. There's nothing here, right? It's all underneath this coat. And so I don't really have somewhere to hitch the seat. All their car seats are like in the third row back there, and I didn't want to put him way back there by himself. So that's why he's up here with me today. And he keeps wanting to climb in my lap, so now I'm like, shit, I need to figure something out. Like, what can I sit here that would be secure and be able to tether him in there, you know? So I'm on the hunt. And when I find it, I'll let you know, in case your car is like that too, and you want to, you know, see about getting yourself one of those for your pup. Also, and as well, friends, I'm going to have to get back into immunotherapy because I want a cat. I know you guys are probably like, bitch, no you don't. But I do. Not right now. Not right now, you guys. But I do, like, when we're in a bigger place and we own it, I want to get a freaking Maine Coon. I think they're stunning. I think they are so beautiful. And I used to have a cat. I had an orange tabby named Ginger Rogers, and that was my girl. We were like this. That was my girl. I adopted her from the ASPCA. and I loved her to pieces. And I gave her to my roommates when they moved out because my cat and their cat bonded. And I was like, well, I'm moving to a place where the landlord's allergic to cats, so, you know, you guys want to take her? And that worked out great. But I miss having a cat. I love cats. They're fun, and especially when they're like friendly and good with other animals, they're just a lot of fun. I love a house full of animals. I do. I feel like I'm connected to nature in a way when I have animals around me. And they're therapeutic for me. I don't want to be a hoarder. I'm not that, like, trust me, my animals are vaccinated. As you saw, we just came from Petco. I'm not one of those neglectful pet owners by any means. But I like having animals. Like, I also want to take my fish tank out of the basement and put something in it. I have no clue what I want to put in it yet. I'm definitely not doing salt water because I can't afford it. I would love to do it, but I can't afford it. And I just, you know, it helped me when I did immunotherapy. It helped me with my dust allergies. It helped me with all my other allergies, but I haven't done it in years. So I'm thinking that I'm going to jump back into it and see if I can actually get rid of my pet dander allergy completely. Because if I can, then I can get a Maine Coon. If I can't, then I will get the Cornish Rex. But either way, I won't be a kitty cat. The Cornish Rexes are so weirdly cute to me. They have a little bit of hair. They're not fully hairless cats. They have a, like, I don't know, it's not a down coat, but they look like they have waves, like they was wearing a wave cap their whole life. You know what I'm saying? So to me, they look a little black. I know that sounds weird, but like, I want to get one, and I want to get a white one with like either green or blue eyes and have like waves on swim. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be really cool because I already have a black dog, I have a tan dog or like a reddish dog, and I have a brown dog. So I have a white cat. Come on, you see where I'm going with this? I think that would be really cute. And then just a bunch of colorful fish. I have no idea what kind of fish I want though. I love the idea of a betta in a planted tank. I think that would be really pretty. But I also know that if it's just the betta in there, it's gonna be boring as hell because it's a 15-gallon tank. It's huge for the betta. So I'm like, what else can I put in there that he won't try to kill? Or maybe I should do a sorority tank, because you can put like five of them girls up in there, you know? Maybe I'll do that. But I do want some colorful fish. I want pretty fish. And then I want live plants because it helps. It like creates an ecosystem where you don't have to monitor it as much because everything that's in there is taking care of the environment, and then you just make sure the water parameters are good and do your water changes. So I really want to try it out. But let me know what you guys think. The immunotherapy obviously means that I'm going to need like a year and some change before I can ever get another animal. And then when we have a house with a yard, I want to get, another dog. Yes, maybe two more. I can't help myself. I love animals so hard. Definitely looking to have Bella and Simba maybe mate again, or have her mate with the Shih Tzu around the corner from us, because that woman has hit me up. We spoke recently, like maybe a month ago, about possibly them two linking up. So they would be more Shih Tzu this time instead of more Poodle. But I definitely, there's a market for that, So we'll see. I'm really curious to see how her puppies would look as more Shih Tzu, because she is a perfect half and half. She is a perfect F1 Shih Tzu. And to see what her puppies would look like, a little bit shorter, a little bit smushier face, but like still looking like her. And that dog is black and white, so the dogs would be primarily black. I would love to see that. I really, really would. I don't need to get over it. Anyway, that's what's going on. Bella will be in heat probably around her birthday, because our birthdays are in November. And then I'm gonna hit this girl up and find out what's up, because I think that would be super cool. Anyway, that's it for now, you guys. I will see you later today, probably, if not tomorrow. Hey guys, So I have my pups outside for another little jaunt and bathroom break. I just, Nala was picked up, I'm sorry, I keep calling her Nala. Rusum was picked up early from school. They get out an hour early every other Wednesday. And so when Solomon brought her home, I fed her, and then we had a demo run of this program called Brighterly. And Brighterly does ELA and mathematics assistance. And we were focusing on reading for this one because we already did an evaluation with a math program. And I felt like out of the two, my daughter needs more help with math than she does reading. Not because she doesn't understand math, but because I want her to be able to do math in her head. So it's like kind of like an added boost, if you will, more than something that is a necessity. She is not struggling in anything. She's actually, at her grade level or slightly above it in everything. So she's doing fine. But I want to make sure that she doesn't struggle or that she doesn't, feel overwhelmed. What I noticed today, though, and this is something that I really wanted to emphasize, what I noticed today, because her evaluation at school said that she was struggling with pronunciation of letters and reading comprehension. So that's why I even tried the Brighterly thing. When I was sitting with her doing this lesson and like kind of forcing her to focus, like putting down distractions and reminding her to focus, turn around, don't play with the dogs, blah, 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 just focus. She did great. Like without the distractions and being able to pay attention, she did just fine. She doesn't actually need any help. So if she were able to focus that way at school, she'd do just fine. She wouldn't have she actually probably would have placed top for her reading, because we read all the time. She and I read, and then I have her read to me. So I know my baby can read. And I know she understands because I ask her follow-up questions, and I ask her questions during the reading, like, what do you think about this and all of that, because I'm good at that stuff. And actually English and literature were my best subjects in school all the way through school, all the way into college. So I know that she can read well. I do know that I struggle with math because of my own issues with ADHD. And I have trouble focusing and remembering and keeping everything in order. I have trouble with that. And so I know that eventually that will be an issue for her, because she also has ADHD. We have not received a formal diagnosis, but the evaluator at her behavioral health program has all but confirmed it. She sees what I see. We see the symptoms, and it's hard for anybody who meets her that has even an inkling of ADHD not to see it. And so what I believe would be best is to treat the ADHD, and that will help everything else fall into place. Anything else that she's struggling with will fall into place. So instead of us investing in this program that I don't really think she needs, we're going to invest in the thing that she does need, which is help focusing and calming her mind and, becoming more organized and focused. So I'm actually really glad that we did this evaluation, because it reaffirmed, and it helped reaffirm what I knew to be true. And I know that I'm not tripping. I know there are people who have their feelings about ADHD and mental health diagnoses for young people. I know that there are people who have those. Okay, that's y'all. I am going to do what's best for my child. I think if somebody had done that for me when I was growing up, I wouldn't have had the issues that I had as an adult. Okay, so that's where that is. I think I would be further along in life, and I just want to do better for my child. So that's where I'm at this point. She is at the Boys and Girls Club right now. My husband took her to go to the gym and swim, and because baby girl might have some AU along with that ADHD, there's a lot of sensory stuff with her that I have to, it's not difficult for me to take into consideration, but I have to remind other people. For example, Nala loves water. So if you ask her to go do something that involves water, you have to monitor her or she will just stay there and run her hand under the water. All right. Like, this girl ain't never met a slime she don't like. If something has any sort of texture to it that she can, squish her hands in, she's going to do that. She is very easily distracted by sensory things, and she is very easily put off by sensory things. For example, she just got her hair braided again, and I told her, if you're going to go swimming, if you're going to do fun swim, you need to wear your swim cap. And she all but busted out crying when I told her that I meant it today, because I've said it to her before, and she was like, all right. But when she was leaving today, I said, where's your swim cap? And she goes, Mom. And I go, you're not swimming without that swim cap. And she, like, her eyes start welling up and she's pouting and all that. And I said, that's what it is. You're either going to wear the swim cap or you're not going to swim, because we cannot afford to get your hair done more often than we have already budgeted. And so, because the next step is locks. She wants locks. I don't want her locks getting brittle and falling off and, having to overwash her hair and stuff like that. So you got to get used to this swim cap, baby. It's going to feel weird at first. I know. I get it. It's tight. Yes, I understand. However, it's only for 30 minutes. You take it off when you get out the pool, when you're done. And then you don't have to worry about washing your hair as frequently. Then you don't have to worry about, waiting for your hair to dry and having your back wet, which is another thing she doesn't really like, for her clothes to be wet and sticking to her. So, we're working on it. We're working on her accepting having to do things she doesn't want to do, having to be uncomfortable a little bit. And I'm just grateful that I recognize these things early on and am able to navigate it with her. And I'm also grateful that she trusts me enough to not put up too much of a fight about it. I know she's annoyed and all that, but she still ends up listening, so it's all right. You gonna use the bathroom or you just gonna keep barking at everybody? This girl. You just shoot. I haven't seen you squat yet. Go use the bathroom. I think the other ones have already done their thing. I love my little boobies. Anyway, I just feel like I'm rambling at this point. So, I think that's it for now. Yeah. I thought I was going to be the one to drop her off. My husband did, so that's great. I'm surprised I didn't take a nap today, you guys. I was very tired this morning. But I think I'm finally balancing out my sleep schedule. Since I was sick, I was sleeping a lot, and so my sleep schedule was off, but I think I'm good at this point. This coming Friday, I'm supposed to be taking my daughter and her friend trunk-or-treating, and then this weekend my mom is going to have her for the weekend so that I can try to get some work in, because I really need that. I need that for a few different reasons, but number one reason is life happens. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.